Welcome back. Well, like I said, I'd come back on when I hit Highway 64. Been a nice little ride. It's about 11:30 now. I'm on 64 going across the mountaintops. No snow as much as I thought I was going to see, but I mean, it is cloudy. Snow is falling, but there ain't a lot on the ground as I fully imagined there was going to be, which is a good thing because I was kind of worried about coming over this mountaintop and it been covered in snow and they hadn't got salted to it yet, but there ain't really no snow. It's flurrying like a bitch, but nothing I can't handle. But other than that, ride's enjoying, having fun. I got a line full of cars. One's trying to pass me. He better speed the fuck up. But I can't do about that. Going slow as fuck. I'm going about 37 miles an hour in a 55 mile an hour zone, going up to 7% grade. A couple thousand pounds. This truck ain't a boss hog at all. But I got a few cars just trying to pass me. I'm gonna let them pass me and everything. Ain't much I can do about it except just go. That's all I can do. Just go. But hold on real quick. Oh, the world. Got thinking about it a little bit and everything. The NAACP is going after Billy Graham, saying, he was paid to say that, vote for Nick Romney. The only problem about it is he never said to vote for Nick Romney. He said vote for what God wants, which needs to say the ignorant fools of the NAACP are so damn prejudiced of their own damn self that they misunderstood what was said and took it in a whole ordeal of, this white guy's prejudiced because he wants people to vote for the other white guy and not the black guy. The problem about it is Obama's not black. Obama's not even American. I hear stories, I hear it around, proof is out there, look for it, find it, throw it up online, get the proof out there. Obama says he was born in Hawaii, born and raised in Hawaii. But then the story changes to something about over there in Africa. Then it changes somewhere else. His wife says something completely different. The old bigot don't even know when his birthday is. Don't even know how old he is. Doesn't know his birth year. I don't know how long it took him to come up. I think, almost a couple years when we started asking for a birth certificate. That he finally produced one. He should have had that right there in his back pocket. He should have been asked a birth certificate right off the bat before he even tried to run. But, he finally showed up with one. And from what I was told and from what I've seen, it's a birth certificate. The social security numbers off of it, all that, shows somebody else, not him. It shows back to somebody born in the early 19th century. So it's fraud. And yet we got this dude here that's yanked the Christian Bible off of the stand and put a fucking Muslim Bible in there, trying to run the country as a Muslim. The only problem is we already see how a country that's ran by Muslims act. They're trying to kill each other. Sorry, we're Americans. We don't want a Muslim Bible in our White House. We want our American-made Christian Holy Bible sitting there in the White House because God runs this country, not Buddha, not the flying spaghetti monster, not the dinosaurs, not evolution, not bacteria, not Muslims. Who gives a fuck? The Holy Bible. God runs this United States. It's all about Him. This United States was founded under God. The money, everything says one nation under God, in God we trust. Does not say one nation under Buddha. In Muslim we trust. Praise Allah. You know what? Fuck that. Fuck Allah. Allah ain't nothing but a damn wife beater piece of shit that don't do nothing. thinks that he's better than everybody else, thinks that he needs to have 7 or 8 wives, but yet he needs to beat them all, and thinks the ordinance of the house is to beat his people. No, that's not how you get ordinance and respect of the house. Hell, that's not even how you get ordinance and respect of anybody. In order to get ordinance and respect to somebody, you got to care for them. Pretty much is the same way you want them to do as you. The golden rule: do unto others as you want to be treated. If you want to be treated like shit, treat people like shit. If you want to be treated like gold, then you have to treat other people like gold. You have to bend over and backwards to be able to make sure other people are happy. You got 100% of your life, 90% of it needs to go towards other people. You do not put yourself before everybody else. I know I whine and bitch and moan about it a lot. You know, I wouldn't mind having my time. You know, I work Monday through Friday. I get home, I'm so damn tired. I got to deal with the kids, got to deal with the family, dogs. Guys, you know, that little bit of time's their time. On the weekend, I'm going, yes, I don't have to work. Unfortunately, I still have to work. I have to help somebody else out. Not that I'm really whining and bitching about it, but, you know, every damn weekend, everybody's expecting me on the weekends. And it gets old after a while when, you know, I got yard work I got to do. I got vehicles I got to work on. I got house chores I got to do. I got to hang shelves. You know, I got to, you know, fix electrical outlets. I got to do this. I got to do that. But yet everybody wants me to do stuff for them. I'm not bitching and whining about it. I just say, you know, maybe a little break every now and then and stop asking. I mean, there's other people. It's just for the fact that I'm the one that'll do it. Because, you know, I kind of believe in the whole ordeal is, you know, you can't be selfish. You can't take, say, the little bit of time that you got and make it just your time. You gotta accommodate for other people. You know, and it does get hard, it does get stressful, and it does get on my nerves occasionally because, you know, I might have something planned up or so, and I got to get something done, and I bend over backwards, and I help other people out and everything, and then yet when I need the help in return, it's always some weird excuse of, I got other shit I got to do, I can't do it right now, I ain't got the money, this, that, you know. You don't hear that come out of my mouth. You know, hey, I need your help with this, and I need your help with that. You know, you don't hear me going, well, I ain't got the money, or my car's not running right, or I just don't feel like doing it, or I got other plans I got to do. You know, I'll drop my shit and my plans to come help you. Don't like it too well, kind of wish it slacked down a little bit, but I'm not going to be the one that's going to say no. You know, I'm not doing it. I mean, it'll get to the point eventually that I'll have to be a little asshole and have to say, yo, I got shit I got to do. You know, I got to get my shit taken care of. Or, you know, giving out money left and right, you know, because I'm making more money, but yet I went from making $200 a week to about a good $800 a week, and yet as of Saturday morning, I'm broke. Between paying what little bit of bills I do have, filling my truck up, getting smokes for the week, and then everybody else wants money. I mean, everybody else comes to me, hey, Mike, I need to borrow some money. You know. The problem about it is I'm giving out money, and I ain't really seen none come back yet. I mean, I know a lot of the ones that are borrowing it, we have a neutral agreement and everything, and they'll pay me when they can, but the debt gets built up pretty damn quick where it's so damn much, and then nobody wants to pay. And then now I'm out, you know, I'm out a lot of money, and yet this person here I just helped out, you know, they're back on good terms and, you know, doing good and all that, and yet I ain't seen no money coming back, and yet still they won't, you know, some excuse of something of, well, you know, I got stuff I got to do, I'm tired, I've been busting my ass all week, you know, fuck that. Man, I'm tired, I bust my ass all damn week, and I still get up and come and help you out, you know. It gets on my nerves over times about it, but, you know, you tend to tolerate it, you tend to roll it off the shoulder, you tend to brush it off, you tend to say, fuck it, you know, life goes on, you know, because the way I look at it is this is hell. This is hell right here on earth, you know, and you're not judged on when you die and go to heaven and you're standing at the pearly gates. you know, you're not going to be judged on how much money you've made, and you're not going to be judged on how nice your house is. You're not going to be judged on, you know, how well your clothes are, or even not even judged on how well you go to church. I mean, you can be one of the ones that go to church every Sunday morning, every Sunday night, every Wednesday evening. Pray God. You pray before you eat dinner. Pray before you go to bed. Pray when you get up. Pray. And you can make $1,000, $2,000 a month. And somebody asks you for money, and you tell them to go fuck themselves. Or, no, I ain't giving it, and you never give out money. Well, hell, you're going to go to the pearly gates. God's going to look at it and go, okay, cool. You came to church. That's great. I gave you a job where you made the money. All you've done is blowed money on stupid shit and not helping other people out like you're supposed to be helping out. You know, so it's all by the choice of what you make. It's the way I believe that, you know, by giving my money out, you know, God gives me more money to pretty much help with my bills, my needs, but yet He gives more than I need to give to other people. And I just kind of like the neutral agreement that, hey, you're going to pay me back eventually, right? Because that's the way I see it, is if I borrow $10,000 off somebody and never pay them back, it's going to come back to me, because I'm going to sit up there at pearly gates, either God or St. Peter's or Jesus, one of the ones, whoever's taking care of that, is going to turn around and say, hey, you borrowed $10,000 from homie, and he needed your help on something, and you just left him high and dry. You know, we don't tolerate that here. It's give and give back more. You know, I borrowed $10,000. I'm expected to pay back $12,000. Not saying I really want to, but you know, that's just the way it should be. You know, a loan situation. The dude helped you out, help him back, give him $12,000. The way me and my family kind of do it is our neutral agreement is we loan the money out, and we don't ask for it back. We don't bitch for it back. We might hint about it here and there that we need it, but in return of what it is we know that each one of us has our floating times and our sinking times. The ones that are floating at the times the others are sinking, that one should help them float a little bit better. Throw their life jacket out there, help them out, because once they start floating, you're going to hit a spot where you're going to start sinking. And if you turn your back and say, you know what, fuck it, I got life jackets in my boat, but you're the dumbass that fell out of it, I'm not throwing you a life jacket. Well, when it finally comes back through and your boat capsizes, they're not going to throw a hand out to help you. So we kind of don't really bitch too much about money situation. Hey, you owe me $500, or you owe me $1,000. You know, I need you to pay me back that pretty damn quickly because I want it. Not that I need it, but I want it because you just owe it to me. It's a courteous thing to do, but in all reality, it comes back when you need it, not when you want it. If you demand for it, you'll never see it. When it's time that you need it, it will come to you. The key thing is you have to be patient. You have to just sit back, relax, and wait for when God says it's time for it to come. If He says you need that money now, it'll come to you. If He says you're not ready for that money, you're not going to see it. Yeah, so I don't get too much of a rush on when am I going to get the money. I don't sit there and go, God, you know, they owe me $5,000. Why ain't you doing something to make them give me back my money? Well, because in reality, first thing, I'm rushing him, so that's just going to slow it down even more. And second off, he sees that I don't need it right now. Sure, they borrowed $5,000 off me, whatever, and I'm not saying nobody borrowed $5,000 because I won't loan $5,000, but say for instance they borrowed $5,000 off me and I'm making decent money to survive and got money left over, you know, it gets looked at, I don't need it. Now, something happens, I lose my job, or I get hurt, or something like that keeps me from making money, then yeah, that money comes back into play to help me out. But, you know, your back itches and so does mine. I'll scratch your back, but when I'm done, I hope you scratch mine too, because if you don't, the next time your back itches, oh, I'm going to scratch it for you. I'm going to claw the fuck out of it. You know, I'm going to put my nails straight into it because, you know, you're going to get a back scratch. You're going to think twice of not scratching my back when I asked for you to do, when I done a favor for you off the start. So, you know, the key lessons, the key things, you can take whatever I'm saying and twist it around in a fucked up situation. You go, well, he's just an asshole, or he's strong on his beliefs, and he's strong on this, he's strong on that. He's just a dickhead, he's a smart ass. Fuck you, I don't care. That's who I am, that's what I am, that's my beliefs. If you're so damn stupid and hard-headed and not to realize that my beliefs make sense to me, and you're running around trying to figure something out, why don't you kind of look into some of my beliefs, because they're working for me. I'm going easy street. I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, I've had a little help real quick, and made my shit go a little bit better. Thank you, Lord, for helping me on that. Some of y'all probably sit back going, no, this motherfucker's just mooching off everybody. Bitch, I ain't mooching off of nobody. I get up every damn morning, I go to work, I do my loads, I'm out here in the damn snow. Snow's falling, visibility, sometimes spots are low, mountain terrain, wet roads, heavy loads, and I do it, not for me. I said, I got a family at home that needs it. I got 2 kids that aren't even my blood, that are my kids, that get what they need. Whatever they need, they get it, not what they want. They want a plasma TV, and they want a go-kart, and they want this, and they want that. They ain't getting that. They'll get what they need. They need clothes, they need food, they need shelter, they need electricity to heat up the hot water for them to take a bath, they need water to take a bath. That's the essentials that you need. It's not what you want. I want $1 million. I want a Ferrari. I want a mansion on the side of a lake. I want a big ass cigarette boat. I want my own cruise line. I want shit. You can dream that all day long. You're not going to get it. The thing about it is all these rich fucks that got all this money that won't share it, I'll see you. I'll make a visit to hell and say, you should have fucking helped. You ain't gonna do shit. All about the presidential campaign and shit about, we're gonna make the richest taxes cheaper and take more money away from the poor. Hey, motherfucker, hold up. Whoa. Why in the hell are you gonna make the rich people taxes cheaper so they can save their millions of dollars they already got, but yet you got these hard-working backbone of America, the ones that actually build the roads, build the bridges, build the houses, build the equipment, that build all the shit, out in the cold, the coldest of the cold and the hottest of the hot, weather's so bad, tornadoes, hurricane, that are only making just $10, $12 an hour, barely surviving. And you need to cut taxes on the poor and start yanking taxes away from the big one. Because if I become president, somehow, mysteriously, some way I can become president, that's what I'm going to do. And fuck the damn rich, man. The bigots ain't done nothing but made our economy even worse. I can start yanking severe taxes away from them and start giving it back. I'm going to tax the hell out of them and everything. Hold up. Tax the hell out of them and all. And, and then the low-income folks that are busting their asses to get the job done, and deadline that's got to deal with the dickhead rich fucks, they'll get the extra beneficiary of the money, and the economy. We're $8 trillion in the hole, but yet, if you count up how many rich fucks we got with millions of dollars, I bet all of them, if you take their money and cut their money in half, I bet you can make that $8 trillion taxable. Another thing is the reason why our economy is so damn low is because our companies can't afford to pay us, because we as an employee want more money to pay for our living expenses. That means our house, our food, our gas, our cars, our shit like that we have to survive off of. We are now moving into homes that we don't like, but we have to move into them. I've seen families, 3 and 4 families moving into one home just to split the rent to make ends meet. You're making $10 an hour, you're working a 40-hour work week, you're making $400 a week. Uncle Sam, the IRS, the government, whoever the fuck you want to call them, is taxing the fuck out of you. So by the time it's done, you're probably walking away with $350 or $350. You're looking at $600, $700, $1,400 a month gross. That's before spending anything. I'm not counting, nothing. Just $1,400 after taxes a month. Now your rent you know, it could be up to $600. Your lights of a family of 5 usually averages, depending on where you're at, how much electricity you choose to use, about 120, let's say 150 on the easy side. You know, you got to pay water, which is about $30 a month. Just those right there, and car insurance. Right there. It already done bumped you over $150. Now, you still got to get fuel for your truck, your car, your vehicle to get yourself to and from work, which now just puts you even in more debt, because, you know, you could look at paying $1,500 on rent and utilities. Well, that just puts you $100 in debt each month. Then you're going to turn around and you add up, okay, take coincidence, my pickup truck's a diesel. It takes about $60 to fill it up a week. So at $60, that's $240 a month. I'm only making $1,400 a month. And, you know, my truck, my rent's $1,500, so it just put me $100 in the hole. And now I got to fill my truck up weekly to get to and from work to make money, which is another $240. On top of that $100, that's $340 in the hole. How the fuck do you do it? How the hell do you get out of it? You can't. First damn thing people do is get rid of their car. Oh, I don't need my car because, you know, no, you need your car. You gotta go. Oh, excuse me. You gotta go to and from work. Your car is your livelihood. If your car tears up, you're fucked. And that goes back to the other thing. You're already $300 in the hole at the end of each month, and you got to figure out how to wiggle shit, and it don't make it look good. You know what I think? I think a housing community should charge $100 a room. That's not counting a living room and a kitchen and the bathroom, because that's essential. I'm talking about a bedroom, a place that you sleep. If you get a one bedroom apartment, sure, $200. $200 minimum. 2-bedroom place, $200 minimum. Why like that? Because $200 minimum should be fair. You don't pay $100 a month for a 1-bedroom. Pay about $200 should be fair. A 3-bedroom should be $300. A 4-bedroom should be $400. I mean, look at that. I just saved you $200. You're at $300 over the debt. It drops you down. Let's say you got a 4-bedroom home. You're paying $300. It's $340 over a month. You're paying $300 for rent. So I just saved you $300. All you are is $40 over. I mean, hell, that's $10 a week that you can figure out how to wiggle around to do something. Not only that, but to make even things better, water doesn't need to be that high. Hell, electricity does not need to be that high. I mean, the power plants aren't even charging themselves for electricity. I mean, they're charging us what they use. They make our bills up. They mean a set price. You know, quit incidents, a 4-bedroom home, set price, $100 a month, regardless of how much electricity you use. I mean, yeah, sure, it uses so much power to make it. Motherfucker don't use. It uses power and energy to build the plant to produce the electricity. But once the plant's built, it really doesn't use no more power than what it's already using. Then you get water turbines, wind turbines, solar power. Bitches don't use much more. Yeah, it uses a couple $1 million. What you do? You charge a 4-bedroom home at $100 a month minimum. I just saved you $50, and now where you were $340, you drop the rent down to $300 for a 3-bedroom home. A 3-bedroom home, you might pay $75, $100 for it a month. I just now dropped you down. Instead of owing $340, you're now profiting $60 a month. Well, $60 a month, well, that's a decent amount of money. Got this little dorky ass Ranger here, thinks he's all Mr. Hotshot. Some ugly looking fucking thing with a little wing on the back and it says bad news, travels fast. Yeah, bad news is that your fucking Ford sucks. Sounds like shit, looks like shit, smells like shit too. Damn. Woo. But I'm gonna peace out here for a little bit. We're in the little city limits, so if can't afford to get pulled over and get yelled at. But I'll get some ideas thought back through me, and y'all should think about that. House can be a little bit cheaper. I just by what I just said, I just profited a family of 5 in a 3-bedroom home. I just profited them $60 a month, $60 extra. Sure, there's a little bit of squeezing and dealing here. Yeah, you're gonna look at paying $240. Or no, wait, no, that's after fuel and all that. Just saved you a profit of $60 a month. $60 a month, hell, each month you can go out to eat. But y'all ponder about that, think about that, and let me know what you think about it. Come on, let me over. Let me know. Like I said, I'm gonna be putting this shit on Facebook as soon as possibly can. So y'all will be checking it out pretty quickly. Might be a delay time, but as soon as it pops up, feel free to drop a text down, and let me know what you think, ideas, concerns. I can talk about something. I'll figure something out. I mean, I'm an open-minded fucker, anyways. I don't give a rat's ass what you think, what the government thinks. What you think? I'm in conspiracy that the government's after us and want to control us and all this. I've been in conspiracy of that for years. Young kid and realized the government sucked. They don't know what the hell they're doing because they just want to tax, want more money, and can't learn to spend money. And the government yet puts us $8 million in the hole, and you got one guy here that's figuring out how to just save you $60 a month. The government going to listen? No. But we as the people have the right to bitch and moan and complain about it until the government starts listening and doing it our way. You stop and think about it. Every person here in America decides to go and say, fuck it. Now, the whole term of it is renting a house. Now, buying a house is a whole different story. That's on a whole different ballpark. I had to sit and ponder on how to do that because, you're buying a house. And the shit kind of changes. But renting a house, today's economy, it's cheaper to buy a house than it is to rent a house. I mean, my father-in-law just went and bought a house. Yeah, sure, he put $30,000 down on it, but he's paying $600 a month. The house I was living in, I mean, it's a 5-bedroom house. It's a 4-bedroom with an office and 2 dens. It's a double-wide, big-ass house. Plenty of fucking room. The kids got their own rooms. I mean, lots of room. The house I just moved out of was a damn 14 by 70, single-wide, 3-bedroom, 2-bath. You're on top of everybody. If someone farted on one end of the house, you smelled it on the other end. No room, no nothing, no yard, nothing. I paid almost $595, $600, but then they bumped it up again just recently. It was up to $700 a month. Then you got the lights, and you had leaks and shit that they didn't want to fix, and all this bullshit. So, I had to ponder on that. But if we as an Americans turn around as renting and turn around and told everybody just stopped and dropped and said, fuck it, I'm only paying you $300 and you're going to like it. Yeah, they're going to throw you out the first wave. But when you got everybody walking in there going, no, it's going to be $300. And eventually you got Americans that are, homeless and on the side of the road looking for a house, and they got money, but they're only going to send a fight to saying, I'm only going to pay, you're going to give me a 3-bedroom home, I'm only going to pay $300 a month to the light company. I'm only going to pay this much a month. Eventually, right off the bat, it ain't going to happen overnight. They're going to throw everybody out. They're going to deny everybody. But now these homeowners are stuck with these homes, and they got to pay the fucking taxes on them. They ain't got no money coming in. They start buckling down and say, fine, we'll agree upon $300. If you pay me $300 a month, we'll be good. Their house payment, they own the house, they ain't got no money, they want to charge you $600. They're paying $50 a year, $60 a year for property taxes, so they're profiting money all the time. Cutting their asses to $300. So, fuck you, I'm paying $300 and that is it. Yeah, sit there and laugh about it and say it ain't going to work, but stop and think about it. We as an Americans do this, it will work. We are the ones that have to fight. We are the ones that have to bitch and moan about it. We can make it possible. We have to make it possible. To ponder about it, think about it, ponder about it. That type of situation. Laugh at me, I don't care. But we can move America pretty easily. Vote for me as president. President of the United States. Because I can make a difference. Because if you don't, I'll knock your ass out. Peace out, y'all.